attending the tour is most of all like be aware of the techniques.
See what research goes on in animal models and in non-human primates or humans. It's good to see a whole field of it.
There are several approaches which are complementary to the understanding of one absolutely essential function of our nervous system, memory.
The best way to look at memory is to have different ways to look at memories, to have a very rich armamentarium on which to choose from.
We can share with them our passion of our work, especially on working on learning and memory, like me.
In the laboratory, we try to combine different levels of analysis to understand how memory is operating. We start at the subcellular level and we go up to the level of network, to the level of circuits, then structures, and finally we try to understand how these different levels of functioning explain that we can make traces of our experiences, keep those traces, and finally also retrieve them when we need to retrieve them.
Different approaches to memory research are important because they show different facets of memory. Have been working mostly on spatial cognition, so how people navigate, how they perceive space, how it influences their behavior. I also worked on action memory, how people memorize actions, and whether it's better to learn something by doing or, for example, by viewing.
The specific aims of the Memory Clinic Basel are the early detection of neurocognitive disorders and rare causes of dementing illnesses. He's now a GP that has been given this test, and I will be a patient, okay? And you will also be GPs, and you need to score my results.
And which season are we right now?
Which season?
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost Christmas, but not quite yet.
Can you tell me also in which hospital or institution are we right now?
Oh, this is the old for the old people, right?
What this is?
Oh, this is a Omega.
Okay.
Now please score and count. Your points were between 22 and 15. That's this range. One issue that is important is inter-rater reliability. So it should be independent of the rater. What we have here is a horrible inter-rater reliability because there is room for interpretation. The training should clearly state exactly how you ask the questions, the way that she should react to this kind of answer should be absolutely clear to everybody. The scoring should be 100% clear. So there have to be very, very clear rules.
Here I really see what is the doctor's feelings and how they have to treat the patients. And that's what I saw and found interesting.
How it works in a lab, in a cognitive lab, in a clinic as well. It's very interesting because we have a broad picture.
It was a progressive way of learning about the models which could be used and what are their limitations.
Sometimes, you know, we get close into our labs with the rats and the mice and we forget like the main purpose of science, that is actually to help or to improve human being.
Neurex most probably works like our networks in our nervous system. The neurons need to speak to each other for a network to be operational.
It's a tool for us to have connection with other researchers in the field. in Basel or Freiburg.
It gives you the opportunity, especially with all the meetings they organize, to see different aspects of science that you're not used to, but also to have congress that are specifically dedicated to the field of research where you are.
I really appreciate the effort that the Neurex network is doing to opening their mind to other disciplines.
Being part of the Neurex network is a big asset for me as a memory clinic, because we can interchange information and we have research projects that we intend to do, and hopefully many more to come in the future.
You can make easily collaborations with all these people, and that's great too.